in the house. I know I'm a bit early, but I said I'd come in and I'd do it. Yeah, heading in a bit earlier than I usually do. Normally I'm like, I'll just hop on the bus, thinking, yeah, I'll get there in like 20 minutes, and then I end up being half an hour, 45 minutes late. So this time I'm early. I got everything organised this morning and I was ready. Are you in here yourself? It's funny seeing all the left basically and the NPCs lose their fucking mind this morning over that Harris incident. Just shows you like all they have to do is go for a little walkabout and they can fucking milk a story like for everything it's worth. Constantly trying to figure out ways to say, it's basically putting it to us to say he's either choose a side, like you're with them or you're against them, you know, or you're with us or you're against us. Well, let us know where you are and meet up somewhere. Hey Sue. Yeah, Fairview. It's lovely. It's really like peaceful still here at the moment. It's lovely. But back to that Harris thing, yeah, they're losing their minds. It's like a bubble of chaos that they're all trapped in. Some of them are like, this is atrocious, treating our political class, the people that we voted for like this. It's like, did we vote for them? I don't think we did. I think he was just placed in there, in fairness. He didn't get a vote on to say who went in. Nah, I didn't bring the bike. Nah, I just got the bus in. But so then I can just get the bus home from I'll get the bus home from the usual up there. Cool gaming. Cool. Tell you, that's fucking shooting up, isn't it? Can I zoom in a bit? Shooting up. I don't know about that. Yeah, I just thought I'd come in ahead of time and just scope out the area, see what she's like. Get the steps in as well, you know. Oh God, look at this thing. That's the one there. That's the one that wanted. She wanted a Jesus statues taken down because in case it offended our new doctors and surgeons. Man, you coming back in? I'll send it to you later. It's just Glenn out from, he's after dropping some people in from Killock. Yeah, the ESB building, Sue, yeah. We've been outside that place a few times, haven't we? Straight across the road, I mean, that's the bleeding cheek. I'm trying to think now. I suppose in my area, in Killock, we can equate that to them being, when they get put into Crown, that they're going to get the apartments that are down beside Clare Hall and, you know, Tesco's down there. There's about, I don't know, 6 or 7 high-rise towers of apartments. That's probably where they're going into, out in my area. But in fairness, they're still blockading the front of Crown. They haven't got in there yet. They're still there. We're still there. It's not too windy. How are you being town, Patsy? From Boston. How's it going, man? From Boston. There's loads of us in Boston, isn't there? I love the accent. Stay in the car. thing you posted sitting in the park. What? What one was it? When I was sitting in the park, I can't remember. How are you, Pituk? Pituk. Is that like Vietnamese? Chào buổi sáng. Oh, yeah. Something else, isn't it? Like that's not bleeding normal, you know. And then the way he briefly puts the two wheels on the camera, and I'm like, oh, he's a bleeding. What's he doing sitting in the park at bleeding broad daylight, getting young ones on camera? Do you know what I mean? Like even as I'm walking around here, I know I'm real cautious when it comes to like getting kids on camera and stuff. I have to be. Just respect the children and all, you know. Don't be trying to make home videos for yourself. It's not. We're gonna have to stop all the pigeons from down up there. See all the fencing. They had a good go at it though. Yeah, it does look a bit dull. I don't think you might get a few little drizzles here and there, but where's all the steel fences gone from around these? Shouldn't all this be cordoned off still? It's not finished. They must have sent all the fences up the canal again, huh? I heard as well, Sue, I don't know if you heard, there's a good group of people meeting at Houston Station. I think it was for 1 o'clock. To see where the gist of people want to go, you know, that way. I say just fucking walk where we want, but you'll always have that few that try to take charge, you know what I mean? No, we must go this way. Go anywhere where you want. It's air sea. Yeah, I'm just wondering though, they still have some areas blocked off like that, look. But all these here, like. And here, I don't know if other people have seen it, but there was a picture sent back from Calais in France. And there was like a few drivers that got stabbed, like murdered. Proper homicide, stabbed to bits they were. And I believe it was an Irish driver. I didn't hear a peep out of that from our mainstream media. They're after stabbing an Irish truck driver to death in Calais. I'm gonna have to look in and get his bleeding name, because they showed I hope that's not too windy, is it? They showed the police tag for the site. You know, if police turn up on the site, they put tags up saying what it was, what happened there. It's all in French. Le homicide or something. But the guy, fucking poor bastard, man. You know, stabbed to death for fucking trying to stop people from hopping on his truck. They're the things people should be like, now why did that happen? Do you know? Why did that happen? It happened because these blokes are desperate to get into a country where they can just fucking fleece us. They say it's the better their life, but it's not really. It's just to come out and get freebies. And they're willing to fucking kill people who try to stop them. That was a good chat last night. I don't know what happened. Mine just fell off, and then I couldn't get back in to last night. But what Ronan was saying, Ronan's bang on. That boy's clued in, like he sees it all. He's very good at taking a... Oh, Jesus. Someone nearly got ran over there. He's very good at taking a step back and, you know, seeing the bigger picture. Roland. He's very good at breaking it down and describing it to people. It's Croker. Ready them, is it? Them yokes. This canal. I wish I could go in. I wish I could take you in closer, but it's very hard to get in there beyond all these things now. The rock right down there. It's that all the way down. Fucking is as well, look. No, that's no. They don't put the tents up there. They put them further up the other side, near where the eye and ear doctor place is. Sorry, I'm a bit wobbly. I'm just. They think they've leveled this ground here, but it's not. It's fucking all over the shop. For a wander last time, do you remember? That's what I like to hear more of that. Don't be calling me her bleeding name. Someone said last time that if I'm in here again to get a shot at the mural face, so get a shot at the mural. Brazilian, do you think? My mate in England, he went up to his local town and it's just all Turkish barbers. They had 7 Turkish barbers on the same road. I'm like, money laundering. Know yourself. There you go. Says, in memory of all of those lost their lives in the bombing of the North Strand on May 31st, 1941. This memorial was made possible through the generosity of the local community, unveiled on May 31st, 1991 by Lord Mayor Michael Donnelly. I'm not fully zoomed in. I found that out that like most of the Brazilians are Deliveroo drivers and stuff like that. There you go. There's the mural there.
Jay, you really are going to take off the job, man.
They put a rainbow. That's more than likely that's like the original rainbow. It's not the Pride rainbow. But yeah, there's the mural that someone wanted last time. There's a boat behind that plant there. Looks like an old Viking boat. What is he now? It's right there. That. Higgins, yeah. You know they have snuff on Higgins. I'm sure of it. The old Shelbourne snuff tapes. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. They definitely have something on that man. Because it doesn't matter what they put in front of him. Like they've put him forward like he's this great. Ambassador for like human rights and all. He isn't his balls. Pardon me, French. He's the complete opposite. He's like the rest of them. He's the watch the left while the right hand screws you over type of person. Anything they've put in front of him, he signs away. And then this shows you what type of a man he is. He goes on national television and he lets his bleeding dog dominate him. Like, another one. 3 so far, and I'm only bleeding in town. He let us bleed dominate on TV, and I was like, what the fuck have we got representing Ireland at all? And you know, I don't know if many of us caught the last live, but I bring up the issue around Yugoslavia, right? So that's basically what I think they're trying to do here. They're installing people that have the opposite belief of the locals in an area, you know. So then it just completely smashes like the distrust of the government, you know. And that's what they want. It's more chaos magic. It's like, for instance, coming to Dublin and putting King Charles in charge, you know. Maybe not to that extent, but the same kind of ideology. Like, they're more pro EU. They see everything as EU based rather than whatever county they're in. I'll see you down there, so that's it now. All about the blade and bling bling. All about the money. And I've said this before, like, you know the way a couple of the TDs have been shouted at in the street and all, and people are giving out. I'm like, give me a bleeding 6-figure sum, right? And you can bring me outside the GPO every Sunday and tar and feather me if you want. But why are you afraid of bleeding words for? I just don't get it. Why are they afraid of these people being shouted at? They're just words, people. I think I might have put the post up at 2:30, but then I just ended up going live earlier. Will he come to me, do you reckon? No, he's not like the other one up at Stephen's Green. Do you know what was said when the Yugoslavs? Go on, what was it, Jerry? You'll get that CC different platforms showing. Who is it? One of the English lads I follow was live, and someone made a thing of he had 2 accounts and was watching it on 2 different accounts, and one said there was 100 people viewing, and then another one said there was 500 and something viewing. So I don't know how they're doing that. Free bikes. Yeah, free electric scooters and all they're getting. Free blading North Face equipment, North Face clothes, whatever you call it. It's a North Face. I wonder if that's an old pub there on the bottom. Hopefully it's just getting refurbished and not getting kitted out for you know who. It should be grand for today. Battery's still on 83, so damn. And now it gets said about voting and all this as well, right? But the only way I can see anything happening with the voting is if getting all nationalists in. I know some people still think that won't do anything, but you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's the only way we can do things without resorting to previous things that we had to do as a country, you know? Do you get me? Or as a people, should I say, as a people. That's it, Michael. Just speak, you know? People just speak up, start speaking up, speak your mind. Doesn't take long to lose that fear of what others think of you, you know. I lost that really quickly. Because the way I look at it, right, if people are coming in, or if people don't agree with you and they get angry with you, well then you just have to say, well then don't watch me or don't listen to me. You know, I'm not asking you to stay here and watch me or listen to me. You know? Just go somewhere else. Don't watch it. Like, if I don't like something, I don't watch it. I don't sit around trying to blast everyone for trying to show me about it, show me information about it. It might be the ego that tells them that they can't leave it, you know, that way. So the ego kind of forces them to come back and say something. Now they are all meeting up at the garden, which is up that way. But I'm going to go around this way and have a little walk by the quays. Yeah, exactly, Michael. And another way you can look at it is, do you remember outside Ballyogan there about 3-4 days ago? And one of the foreign lads says, "Why are you videotaping me? Why are you videotaping me?" Well, someone should have told them that this is Ireland, and if you're in a public space, like, you can record anything. But they haven't been informed properly. It's like he was saying, "I've come here, but I don't want to be treated a certain way." So that way. Whereas if we go to another country, like if I go to Australia, the bleeding loopholes I have to jump through to get into Australia to visit me auntie. You know, none of these people have done any of that. They're just getting shipped in. And then when they land here, they wonder why people are upset. Exactly, game. I'm sorry, I'm not reading these, what you don't like. Hey, Sean Mac, what's sorry? They don't like our religion. That's it. Kingston. That's it. Well, that's my good. I'll take you up for a walk up the docks. And I'll go around that way. I used to come in here when I used to worship the football. I used to come in and watch the Liverpool games in here. It's really have the Oktoberfest and all that. That's a nice building on the corner there, look. Is that an old church or something? Looks like an old little church. Dock offices. I know, Elizabeth. They can't believe that look. Do you know? And if they are going to come in with that attitude, why would you go to a place where you're going to be oppressed? Do you know? If they think that they are being oppressed, why would you go to a country? Do you know? Don't make sense. It's a lovely clock. Zoom in on that. Look, she's all drained. Same play everywhere. Bring them in, give them a vote, and they'll stay in power. Yeah, I have to show my Australian government and mad, Sean, isn't it? I had to go over and I'll go this way. But I had to go over. My auntie moved over about 10 years ago, and she still had a house here and everything, but was renting it out. And her and the husband moved over to Australia. And the husband had he was a bit of an alcoholic before he went, but when he went out to Australia, he started getting hooked on all them synthetic drugs, and it drove him insane. Like, he went mental. And of course, they broke up, and he was found dead in his apartment after like 2 weeks of being left there on his own. So I flew over to, comfort me auntie and the two girls. I basically raised the two girls when they were living in Ireland. But the bleeding hoops, I had to go in. I had to meet with an Australian, what do they call it? They do like a background check on you and stuff. So I had to go into there, sit down with her for like 40 minutes, telling her why I was going to Australia and my background and all of this stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck, just to get in? And then when I got in there, I don't know what this is, right? I'm thinking it's something to do with my beard, right? But every time I fly into a country, I'm always pulled off to the side for like 5-10 minutes. I don't know what it is. Irish man with a black beard is a bit weird for them or something, I don't know. But in Australia, they kept me there for an hour, and my auntie's like hopping my phone off the wall. Where are you? Are you safe? Are you in? Are you blah blah blah? Thankfully, I declared everything. I declared the peanuts and all that, so they were all right with that. But they ripped me bag open, took my phone, did a search on my phone, everything. That's what we need. We need that for people that want to come over here. You're guaranteed to stop a lot of criminality doing it that way. Like, I know people say Australia do it more so to protect their nature, when it comes to bringing food in and stuff like that. But they're just as strict when it comes to the people. Like, fuck the flowers and the potatoes or whatever. They do background checks on you. They do background checks on your own country before you go. To represent the famine. I feel the sculpture is not complete until the figures are crossing a sea of names cast in bronze and set into the cobbles throughout it. Thousands of names of those who have pledged to care. Quite airy, actually, Very small for a wolfhound. Exactly, Saz. Can't buy a true nationalist, I said. Sag said who we all voting for. I'm just gonna go independent / nationalist. Like, I know most of the independents are nationalists anyway. But they're climbing just up behind Sinn Féin. Sinn Féin fell again by 3.4% in the last 3 days. It's probably something to do with Mary Lou and sorry, it's very windy here. Probably something to do with Mary Lou's video with Michelle O'Neill, where they're rubbing each other's forehead off each other, bleeding weirdos. I was looking at that going, what are you doing this for, bleeding Pride Month? Getting a few days ahead of the Pride Month. Isn't it lovely, Michelle? They're bleeding living la la land. La la land. No worries, Irish King. I'd say it would be a good turnout. I'd say it'll be a good turnout. But I hope that we just keep walking, do you know, that way, and don't say come up here and just stay static. We need people to see us, do you know, that way. He's not injured, is he? You alright, bud? You alright? You resting? You alright? You okay? What's up? What's up? I think he's just resting. I was only saying that game in RTE when I was younger. God, so, you know, gay born and the likes, you know. And they actually had open debate, which is like, they've done a good job on shutting down alternative news when it comes to having people on up on RTE, you know. They have to like protect their masters, I suppose. So they'll try anything. Oh, here, you want to see that custom house again? Show you the artwork on the middle part. Terry on X said it was called off. I didn't know there was even one on. Well, I know, oh, look at him, he got a crab. He's eating a crab. He wants some. About being called off. No, I know people now that are all meeting up at Houston Station and everything. It's up here to the right, the garden, but there's a few of them that were all up at Houston Station at one this evening. I don't know, Sean. That one's a bleeding. That one's a demon, that. What? Jezebel. She's a Jezebel. She's another, that Jeanette. Horner one is another one that she's like, when it comes to them males coming in, I'd say she's more inclined to be like that Olivia Heaton one. Yes, come on in. What are you doing this weekend? You know, one of these types. What tent size do you need? Fuck off. Save the crab. Crab was well dead. He was well dead. Oh, they changed them. This is weird. They've changed these, right? So obviously whatever's on this side is what they want you looking at. Because obviously it has the best view. It's real open and everything. But they did have this one here last week. But now the EU elections are coming up. That gets... And the Palestinian love and respect gets shunned to the side while they promote as much as they can about the EU. Funny that, isn't it? Huh? See, I notice these things. No more. Do you know, gaming, it's only like I only really get to see the likes of the RTE videos if someone tags me in it, or because I don't watch cable TV. The only reason I'd use the TV is probably to watch a movie through or something like that. I wouldn't like to be watching any cable. But I think I actually got the cable knocked off, saved myself a few bobs. I only use it for the broadband and the internet, should I say. If you have the internet, you can get anything for free. Cable TV. Paying to be propagated to, you know. Sit two commies. Yeah, Sean. See you in there. I've caught them a few times. See the entrance to it? That's where Antifa meet up. I've caught them 3 times meeting up there, all getting their gear on, their face masks and everything. So, SIP 2 allowed that outside that building. No bother. Cause Jack, if you seen was it New York? Nearly sure it was New York yesterday, and the two came together and clashed. Now you did have a few Rainbow Squad members that were chanting for Palestine, but I can guarantee you now, the majority of people that stand for Palestine, like the people from there or of that way of thinking, are completely against LGBT. You know, I've always wondered how they would get the two to sort of mould, but it's impossible. It's impossible. It goes completely against what they believe in. You know, sodomy goes completely against what they believe in. And that me saying sodomy doesn't mean I'm anti-gay, by the way. He's using strong words. I'll say, like the rest of the people say, that kind of bite the lip. I don't care what they do behind closed doors, they can do what they want. But it doesn't mean I have to bend over and start calling you this and that, because you demand I call you this and that. Hey Parnell, that was a great day there on the 1st. I watched a few. I had me a few tats open and I was watching a few of them. Great atmosphere, and you know, and it was like peaceful as anything. Like the most. Do you know what? It was that peaceful that you had all the lefties and the NPCs linking videos from football hooligans from like 5-6 years ago, and they're all getting called out and they're like, "Why are you using footage? No way, they're urinating. All the lads in their English jerseys are urinating against the bush or something like this." But that was 5-6 years ago, and they're bringing them old pictures and videos up, trying to say that was June the 1st when it wasn't. It's good to see them getting called out on it as well. And I noticed, I commented a few times, but when I looked at my phone this morning, I was getting alerts of people liked me comment on Twitter. But then when I go into it, it was about Tommy Robinson. But when I go into it, because what I said was, no, these people aren't racist, right? And I said, they want a safe area for their children to grow up in, and you know, things like this. And when I went back into the comments are gone. They get removed, like the initial post. Look at that fucking thing on the front of that bus. Can you see it? Look at it. Yeah, and they just remove the posts. That's the bleeding answer to everything. They'll just ignore it, you know. He could go away. Not going away. But never going away. That is tricolour. It's very fucking big. It was great for him. And there was a guy, Shady Say, is it? Or Shady? He's a black English guy. Like, he's proper Cockney accent on him and all. He nearly has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. But he was there and he was mingling, and everyone was coming up giving him hugs and saying how they like white English people coming up giving him hugs, high fives, saying great work, keep up the great work and all this. Like, he's just a lad that walks around London saying the way things are, you know. So I think it makes a mockery of all them fools that say all these people that are out here are racist and everything, because he just made a show of them on the 1st. That's the T-bus, look. The fucking rainbow flag all over the thing. Brings you around town all day drinking tea.
chance to repent today. So turn to Jesus Christ. Turn to the Lord once you can. Which ship are you aboard? Because one day you will die. Heaven or hell. It's for you to tell. But just know God has made the way clear for you. He died and he took the punishment. He was whipped, nailed, mocked, crucified for your sake. So please, if you hear his voice today, do not flee. Jesus Christ
I'd love
said,
to hear
"I
his
am the
voice."
way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but by me. Turn to the Lord today, for it's the only name in which you can be saved. He's the only name that can bring you to eternity. Jesus Christ died so you can be free. He died to give you liberty. Turn to the Lord today. Which ship are you aboard? One day you will perish, but Jesus Christ said you will not perish, but have everlasting life. He came so your life will last forever. He came so you don't be shipwrecked. This world is temporary. It will not last forever. Live for God's eternity. For God died for you. He wants your heart. Just because you go to church does not mean that you're protected. Religion will not save you. Catholicism will not save you. It's the grace of Jesus Christ who shed his blood for you. All of you. He wants a relationship with you. And that's a new year. Jesus Christ is salvation, the gospel. It should change. That's what God is teaching. Turn to the Lord today. Remember to go to a old and out way. Jesus Christ died for you. You hear my voice.
I think that's why. I think that's why in Ireland, it's like embedded in us. People give out to me for saying his name all the time, but it's automatic, and I think it's automatically in us as Irish people. And I know as well that if I ever encounter evil, that all I have to do is say his name. I know that. You know what I mean, Sean? That's why I think we, growing up, you know, we'd always say, "Oh, Jesus Christ," you know. It's like part of us or something. I think personally, it's a way of, like I said there, the evil fears his name. So always remember that. If you ever feel unsafe, just say his name. There you are, only. Share this out with you once. I shared it to Twitter. I don't care if the Twitter trolls come in, just get more people seeing this. Spanish are over again. Like I said, I don't mind the Spanish because they don't take the piss. They come over and learn about our history and our culture, and then they go back to Spain. Well, I guess they weren't expecting that many in, because last time this area here was full of Halo soldiers, remember? So they're obviously not expecting that many in. There's fucking thousands. Look at the last guard. See this cunt here? See this one here? He's a fucking twat. He does he tries his best to wind Philip Dwyer up all the time. He's a fucking wanker. Oh, sorry, GPO people. There you go. Yeah, I can see it, paranormal. What's up? Did I miss something? This ice cream cone. They're all, so I think they're all doing code with them ice cream cones. It's like the bourgeoisie saying everything's fine. Look, we're enjoying ice creams. Ice cream makes you happy. Isn't that what they say? That's what I think they're doing with the ice cream. And it could be cold as well. You know the way all the walnut sauce and all that sort of stuff. It's all cold. Oh yeah, hit the buttons. Yeah, that's true, unique. What guard isn't these days? True. True. But he does, he just, you get to know some of their faces. And some of them that usually wear the Illuminous, I've seen wearing the navy blue. You know, the ones with the buttons. I've seen them switch roles. They alternate in between when they need heavy hitters. They just pull them out of the ranks of the Luminous guards. Garda Síochána, I should say. Some lovely glass work, stained coloured glass over here, look. See them? Oh, some Munster Leinster and Connacht. Genuine question, do you feel as if by the authorities with what you do? I don't feel it, I don't see it. Like, you know, this is me third YouTube page, and I do believe that they have certain people within the ranks of YouTube and Facebook that operate in Ireland, you know, and they're kind of monitoring. So if you hit a sensitive spot, they've no trouble just blocking you or thing. But I've noticed that more so around when you talk about, like, the last page was banned for highlighting how creepy Joe Biden was, like actually have him on tape whispering into a child's ear that you're gorgeous. Do you know that? He's saying that to a little 11-year-old kid, and that page got completely permabanned for that. And they said it was because child safety. And I'm like, yeah, but what? So then your issue is with Biden, it's not with me. Do you know what I mean? But I don't feel like they are attacking me personally. It's the message that they're afraid of. Might go in here and get a drink actually. Hang on. Oh yeah. Sorry, pay with card, is it? Lovely, thanks. Ooh. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Jason. But see, what I do say is, with everyone that has a message out there, right? It's on the person to take from what they're saying. You know, it's on the individual to take away what that person is saying. And I just really like the work that he did calling out grooming gangs, like, because in my head, if you completely shun someone that's speaking like that, yeah, he might have done them things where he went to Israel and posed for a few photos. I heard a lot of them do that just to show allegiance. Like, the Israelis will have you brought over, they'll pay for everything, but then when you're there, they say, all right, we're going to get a few photos of you here and there. I think it happened Cat Williams, but he refused. He was like, what, you're going to pay to bring me over there and put me up for a week and feed me? And they're all like, yeah, no problem, we'll put you up, we'll feed you, keep you full of drink or whatever. But then once you're there, you have to do a photo op, you know. But what I keep telling people is, yeah, but look what he did. He called out the grooming gangs. Even if we can get more attention on that. And then, of course, you know, when you say the grooming gangs, people will come back with you and go, well, sure, white people groom as well. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not saying it's just a particular, like all of them. Treat them all with the same brush. Why are you bringing colour into it? It will, Gaming Dad, it will. It's going to take a few years because they're really like getting their bleeding claws in. They're getting their claws in everywhere. And they're even feeling brazen enough to talk down to us in our own country, you know. Exactly, why import more criminals? Hey, John, bye. Like, we know why they're bringing them in. They're bringing them in to cause chaos. It's like there wasn't enough bad things happening in the country to get people wound up. So they're creating their own chaos. Let's just vanish over it again. It doesn't look too busy because I'm early, haven't I? What time's it? And like I said, this other's meeting at Houston. They're going to come down. They'll come down from the left and come this way. Is he not Soldier F? I don't know who that is. Soldier F. Not interested in Tommy's opinion on Israel. I care about white working class girls being abused. Amen. Amen. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say to people. Unique. I do say, like, we're not all going to agree on the same things. But the things that we do agree on, we need to focus more, rather than just label people who disagree with the other people as far right and racist and blah blah blah. I'm gonna go over here and have a smoke. We'll go up and have a chat with one of the guards, will we? I don't normally like talking to them. Oh, you're from Finglas. It's only up the road for me. On the culture and country back. Yeah, they would be exactly. Yeah, that's why I keep telling people Unique as well. You're hitting some nice points there. That they will there. As well as top of everything else that's going on, they're going to try hype the Britain-Irish division as well, even more. Just another layer that they can hide behind, you know. So most of these bleeding shinners they still live in that world. Whereas we've all kind of matured and grown up, you know. I do say, yeah, remember the past, but live in the present, you know. Was he game of that? Yeah, that's what it's going to take. You see, it's going to take local people standing up. That's what it's going to take. Like I was saying, I had in my local park, I seen a Roma setting up a bleeding cage to catch the ducks, and I was like, get there, out of here, get out of this park, you. What time are we now, actually? Oh, we're 2:30 now. There are more's going to come from up here. It's coming from Houston. Hey, Paddy. That's it, Jason. They took advantage of our kindness, of the Irish kindness. A couple of my girls are starting off already. What was your question, Risen? I'll go back here and see if there was any questions I missed. Yeah, all Christians must stand together. True. True, Donna. A house divided will not stand. These are brilliant comments. That's the true paranormal. We just want what's best for our own country. Urgent changes to happen. Well, we know most of the changes are being forced upon us by the EU. We know that 70% of our bills are written over there. Which then you could probably question why I'd say try to get as many nationalists in, but it's the only thing I can think of, apart from getting violent. Get as many nationalists in there and hope they can start reversing everything. But it's like gaming that said there as well. It's going to take a few years to reverse everything they've done. Just put you here for a minute. Put my jacket on, right? I don't know where they're gonna go, Stephen. Hopefully just wherever we want. And we're not curtailed by these dickheads here, taking us wherever they want. Well, Dave's off with the horn. I think that initiates the start of the march. I think. I'd love the Brian. I'd loved it. Are the crusties on the other side? No, I didn't see them coming up now. I didn't see any of them. And I only seen, I'm in town, what now, about 30 minutes, and I only seen one rainbow flag. That's a plus. I was thinking they were going to be bleeding everywhere. Do you know the way they go over the top of that stuff? That's a nice comment on it, no problem. But I use this saying a lot, don't I? I said it before, I'll say it again. We shouldn't have to be bleeding doing this. I mean, isn't that why media get paid the big bucks? They should be covering all of these issues that are arising, but they won't. How come you couldn't get a coffee with a passport? Exactly, Jace. It's mad. It's a mad turn of events, isn't it? You couldn't eat in a bleeding restaurant without showing the papers. Now you can just cruise into Ireland without nothing and get a fresh start. Right. Did they remove the like count on this video? They fucking did already, look. I can't see the like count. I can see people watching, but I can't see the like count. Sorry, the wind. I think we're going now. Oh, there's Shawnee. Shawnee's out from Coolock. There's a few people out from Coolock here. 66 likes us. Illuminatus. Right, do you know what? Unique. We didn't. I was still with the partner at the time when COVID hit, and if anything, that just made us cook more. We ended up just staying in and cooking more and developing our culinary skills. Nice one, I'll head up. There's big works going on that church there as well, look, the tower. So, you know, Richard, it was put up a few days ago. That there was a gathering. Of course, you had the usual folk who were who's organising this, blah de blah, and everyone's like, nobody. This is grassroots. Nobody's leading this. No problem, CC. For their financial stamps. Yeah, Demi, that's the Lady of Iris, spells her name. I've been using Eru lately. E for the or you, the goddess or Eru. Share it out because we're going to go for a walk now, I think. Are you up here? Yes, Sue. I see a few lads from my area over there. No, it's not Darren. It looks a bit like him though. It's not him though. Yeah, he's. Cause you know what? You know why he's doing that? Because they're putting the posters down too low on the thing, and blind people keep bumping into them. So he has a point. I keep telling people 2.2 meters. Where's the 2.2 meters? Yeah, Unique's right again. Them Turkish barbers, money laundering centres there. You reckon it again? You get free money, El Hado. You'll get free money, free dental care, free hospital appointments, everything. Probably even give you a gaff as well, or an apartment. I have me with our phone with me, so I'm going to message the lad that I said was meeting up at Houston and see what the story is. Nice and demi. Oh, but you're a dub then now. You get nothing. You get nothing. That's what we need to happen. We need the bleeding Gales to unite. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, England, and the Republic of Ireland. Where are you from, El Hado, in Dublin? Stately. The amount of people from the north that are completely with us is amazing. Like, it'd be hard pressed now to find someone from the north, like, unless he's one of those builders, you know, that way. They're getting the builders to come down from the north to build these plantations. They've no loyalty to Ireland at all. Yeah. Should they keep gives a bit of that? They keep attacking the Americans because they're easy targets. Everything but a fucking Dublin accent, I tell you. I know you are, I know you are. Because it goes back to that, how you track it, goes back to that thing where we all know and want safe space for our children. Like that, I'm going back to it again because I think that's like one of the tipping points, you know. It's going to be one of the tipping points. There's that T-bus again, look, with the bleeding rainbow flag on it. Look. Boycott. Oh, Edenmore, that's right around the corner from me, Rocco. I'm from Coolock. Same on YouTube. How are you, Rocco? What was that? What were they saying? They do that. They do the same on YouTube. It's just banter. What's that? Oh, don't get me wrong. Sorry. Was it Ulster lad that said that? Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's all of the builders, but it just so happened to be two lads from. I think they were from Derry, down in Clonmel. So that's why they're told not to. That's why they're told not to talk or interact with any of the locals outside, because it shows you really what's happening. You know, the locals don't give a shit. They're going to go up and ask as many questions as they want. Oh, the Americans. All right. Well, in the last year, I've seen 2 or 3 Americans get robbed and beat up over here, and it was put on the family members of these lads to raise money to pay for their medical bills and bring them home and all, you know. Whereas I think the Irish government should be paying for that. They're the ones that are responsible for letting those males in that attack them Americans. So. I agree, Unique. I agree. Yeah, the thing that people are sort of concerned about when you follow Tommy, he did all them things for Israel, like I said, we know that. But I just keep telling people, yeah, but he highlights the groomer gangs. Like, how are they gonna come back from that? Yeah, it'd be great to see more marches up the north, and just have like say areas that have the say no, like if getting all them to link in and go for a march for a day, or make it a thing of doing it every second week or something. Is Jerry in here? You in here, Jerry? And what's the best now as well, with that thing that happened with Harris? What's the best that he gets more security around him everywhere he goes now? I think that'll be the next stage. Because a guard pushed into him. Moore Street's gone. Moore Street is gone. They do, you can see they do little, they do little sort of, what you call them? I suppose you could call them skits at this stage, where they go up and they set up Moore Street for a few hours. And they say, see, everything's normal, but it's not really. Moore Street is gone. How are you, Ulick? Oh. If the Irish people only knew what's happening up in the city west holding pound, mark my words, we're all down. I've seen it gives a bit, and I think I've seen at least 3 incidents now where they have to bring a fire brigade and an ambulance into that city west hotel, probably even stabbing each other and everything. One way you can help inform people, or what I keep saying now is black pill people, because you have to, you know. We're getting late in the game now, so we have to start black pilling people so they catch up. Is the likes of the auditors in England, when they're going to the hotels and they have their cameras out and they're questioning all the security guards. Share them videos as much as you can, because it just shows you the tolerance of these guys that they're bringing in. And the lads asked him, like, how long does your security training take? And he goes, I'm not supposed to tell you that. They get trained as security men in 3 days, get given new IDs. Mad. And then they act as security for the hotels that they're in. You worked in the City West, good luck. When did you leave? It is all kept quiet, swept under the rug. That's why, even though none of us want to be doing this, it's on us to get as much information out as possible, so people have both sides. How are we supposed to come to a conclusion, you know, or an understanding, if they're completely diluting the message each time, or trying to dilute the message each time? Yeah, paranormal. I seen he had a meeting with a lord, one of the lords, a former MP in England. I can't think. It was a Pearson, Lord Pearson, and he sat down with Tommy Robinson for like an hour and a half, and the whole discussion was about immigration. You can see what the guy from England was trying to focus on, and that was immigration. And he started talking about certain agreements that other countries had or came to, like the Marrakesh Agreement, things like that. It's all these layers that they've built up and installed. So then when anyone comes to challenge it, it's like, oh shit, that was signed off in '99, you know? I think the Marrakesh Agreement was 2014 or 2018, one or the other. Oh yeah, I'll never stop. As long as I've air in my lungs, I'll never stop. Like, I'd love to, people that are interested in it, I'd love to be just spend me time going around to all the places, you know. But travelling around everywhere can get a bit pricey. It's cheaper to go bleeding abroad than it is to go on a train here. So, like, kind of like England. It's cheaper to go abroad than go around a train around your own country. Wow, 7. Damn. Cheers, Bling. It's more than immigration. So true. Yeah. Like, I mean, if there are going to be a certain percentage coming in, then there are going to be some that want to bring their ideology with them, yeah. And it just clashes. I think the only thing we can agree on with their ideology is how they're against certain factions within the Rainbow Squad. I think that's probably the only thing that I'd agree with them with. Like, there's a question I'm going to put out to people. Like, what do people think of that? If the Islamists, right, if they're so against the likes of the Rainbow Squad, but at the same time that book is telling them that child marriage and all is all right, do you know, is that not it's a bit weird, isn't it? It's shit like that I try work out in my head and I just can't. Was that the one, was it? 65.4. I'm just gonna light a cigarette here, but they're starting to build up now, look. And I think the lads are gonna come down from here. They're gonna come down from here. I'll stay here and try to get them coming up as well. Regardless of demographic, Syrian nationalists, you should not seek. Yes, sorry. Yeah, I suppose it could fall in under, you know, the likes of the Rainbow Crew. Like you could say, well, yeah, they have freedom of speech too. But at what point do we start saying, why do you want to introduce the children to it? Do you know? It's things like that. You have to kind of find a middle ground when it comes to that. Damn. I only caught a bit of stray cabbage on there last night. Is he coming down today? Anyone know?
Alright, we were right to the bar.
So there, we were just talking about lads from the north down doing building work, and two lads from Bus Airless go by me and go, "Where's the far right Nazis?" It's just something inherent. I'm not saying that. Obviously, I'm not saying it's all the guys from the north that think like that, but it's just inherent in some of them, isn't it? We've a couple of them down here as well in Dublin, or in the Republic, should I say? We are in for our bleeding prayer rounds for Mecca, special food, free everything. Exactly. How's about this? Ulick, that's sorry. That's bleeding Albert Pike. What they want to do is they want Judaism and Christianity to join together, and then have a war between them two factions and the Muslims. That's what they want to do. Feck off. When did they introduce that? Scotland. When did Scotland introduce that? That's messed up. Like, I thought we were bad here in Ireland, but Scotland seem to go that little bit further, don't they? When it comes to things like that. I mean, move off and kind of turn to the guards and go, "Come on then. Come on, boys." I'll bite me lip. I'll probably have to bite me lip. Yeah, El Hado, history does repeat itself. Every 100 years or something, is that what they say? Every 100 years? I think that's what they were doing with Hollywood movies. They were keeping the masses in some sort of loop. Like, how many fucking remixes? How many remakes of a movie can you make, you know? And people will always say to you, the original is better. They're already watching me, Eddie. Like I said, you know what I look like. Look. They'd be like, he's one of the foreign lads. Leave him alone. He's grand. Give him a gaff. Give him a gaff. As long as I don't open my mouth. Do you know what I mean? There's a huge mosque going up in Blanchardstown, supposedly the biggest in Ireland. Oh, good lord. In Blanchardstown, of all places, with one of the biggest bleeding plantation areas. Huh? That's where BLM go all mental, isn't it? Up in Blanche. Start smashing the place up and all. Here we go. He's ready to come for a walk with us. Where's Sue and Paul? Thought they'd be in and all by now. They can choose peace for me, but not the path I take. Yep. Scottish COVID inquiry is revealing some absolute horrors in the nursing homes. You can guarantee the same happened here. Oh, it did. Sure, didn't Varadkar get on the national television and said that we had deaths that weren't COVID related, but we still labelled them as COVID deaths. Is she live? I'm gonna get at the front here. I'm gonna try to stay at the front of this one this time. It was just the last one was so big, I had to go back and get the whole lot of it, you know that way, and then I got trapped at the back. Hey, Joni. How are you, monkeypox survivor? What a name. Monkeypox survivor. What was it? Instead of being sick as a dog, being like a swarm. Ah, no worries, Jim. Get well soon. That chap roaring there. Roderick out. There's more coming as well. I'm gonna meet up with them. How are you? Alright, just slowly. Get up out of that. Get up.
Get up, sit. No, body, no.
That's why I should have brought my skateboard in. It's a good idea. Ole, 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 ole. We're a part of Jackie's army. I have a bit of everything at home. Paranormal, electric scooter, skates, skateboards, the lot. Might wear the blades in next time. Actually, it'd be easier getting around, wouldn't it? Sure he will, Rocco. He'll be like at the front. He'll be at the front, leading everything. Him and Roderick with their ice cream cones.
Our streets! Our streets!
This thing has all the counties on it, look. Meath, Louth, Galway, Mayo, Roscommon, Sligo, Leitrim, Cavan, Fermanagh, Monaghan, Armagh, Down, Tyrone, Donegal, Derry, Antrim. Do you know what I'd love to be shouting Morning Star? I did the last time I was out. When Irish women are under attack, send them all fucking back. Sorry, it's a bit wheezy. Breezy. She has a whistle, does she? Ah, she there then somewhere, is she? I just heard it. She knows I getting it. But we all know it's all of them, like. just seeing Paul Nolan there. Top man. Check his videos out. Paul Nolan on YouTube. We're not Russian, we're Irish. Oh, there's Paulie. Luna. I have cigarettes, I'm alright today. I don't need to bum cigarettes off any. I was desperate. The amount of people that said, "Oh, you're bumming cigarettes." He's dying from smoke, I was. And then, sure, so they tell people, but not think it's our problem, and that's the real problem. Yeah. It depends on what they want, what information they want to take in CC, you know? They have to want to be interested in the information. That's why the government do such a top job. Like, that's why they're so hell-bent on labelling us everything else, you know? Because the label is the thing that gets most people, that stops most people. I know, yeah, smoking's a bad habit and it causes cancer now. Top man, keep going. How are you, Dino? Oh, it's Al. It's Al. Yeah.
Include 20 stabbings by fake migrants against Irish citizens. 6 and 17 children attempting to be kidnapped by fake migrant scumbags. 6 rapes. 5 fucking sexual assaults. Another one just 20 minutes ago to turn off the lads here. It has to be fucking stopped. And it's up to us to fucking stop it. And stop it, we fucking will. Yeah! Harris!
Here's that flag there. Here's this flag here, look. See it? Oh, where'd it go? There, see it, the Ulster, Munster, Leinster and Connacht. It's a bleeding lovely flag. There's Kulak says now, here's my crew out now. I'll send it to the group later. How symbolic is that, like? Need one of them, don't they? I have an electric scooter, but not the bike.
We reject your fucking China shit, you dirty animals, taking the shins off innocent protesters. We're going to be at your door soon as well, and geese up, and get a headquarters for police brutality against innocent people protesting. You dirty animals.
That's raw truth right there, because that's the way they treat us. And they only do it.
Constitutional right to protest under Article 40.1.1 and use it tonight as our fucking right, which supersedes all laws, you dirty animals.
Keep going, Al. Keep going. Seeing Frank Barron there. Top man. Look at bleeding colour here.
That way there's no guardrail.
They were going to get lashed over. They knew they were going to get lashed over.
Enough is enough!
Yeah, keep it here. Keep it here. I know what you mean, Donna, but you know, all we can do is keep showing people, you know, keep showing people and try to inspire them, try to plant the seeds to pay attention. Hamas Harris he's called now. Hamas Harris.
This is our country. This is our country.
Yeah, it's live now with Irish Tired. There's Luna, look. Luna! Hello! Down to Baggage Street.
Get the fuck out! We don't want you anymore, you traitors! Harris!
There's another one that shot up, look. That another apartment complex right there. This one. Pedo in a speedo. Who said that? Pedo in a speedo. Who's bridge? Air fucking bridge. Huge complex for the Arabs to look down on the court where it's from. Yeah, exactly, Jim. For the kids' future. Yeah. Ole, 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 ole. Yeah, Jim, remember that? Beat the others. Out, out, out! Out, out, out! Out, out, out! Out, out, out! Fair play, John. The lungs on it. I'd yell, Brett. Oh yeah, what Jim said there, that's what they were trying to do by trying to make it illegal to use children or something like this, they were saying, do you remember? But you can see what they're bleeding trying to do with that. Good few hundred out. That's a good one. Not racist, so just the future.
Refugees are welcome here!
Not vetted, not welcome.
No passport, no entry! No passport, no entry! Air streets! Air streets! Air streets!
Yeah, where are we going now? We should go up through there. We should. We'll see. No, I guess we're going this way. I wouldn't be following these cunts. They go our own bleeding way.
Air streets! Air streets! Air streets! No fans, you're not welcome! No passport, no entry! No passport, no entry! Air streets! Air streets! Air streets! Air streets! No passport, no entry!
Nothing wrong with that, is there? It's only fair, like. Oh, look at that lady mingling in between us and all. Look at that.
Air street! 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 The Irish! You'll never beat the Irish!
Yeah. What they've done here, what these two have done, they obviously love like the energy being directed at them. So that's why they're after going and standing in front of us. They think that they're leading us. But, yeah. Isn't it? That's what they're trying to say when they do that. That's basically saying we're still in charge. That's what they're saying when they do that. Pricks. Swift right, break away from them. Swift right. I want to do that every time, Alhado. I don't want to be playing following these clowns, but not the people, these two in front. That's good, they're actually talking with people, look.
Slow down.
Hey, Aaron, goodbye. Ask them if they defend the crowd if guarded attack. No, Jim. But yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're just trying to say, oh, we're still in charge here. We're going to show you where to go. We should just do the opposite of where they go. So look, they got their earpieces in now, look. putting his earpiece in. Yeah. And they don't want us going up there. Look at the way they're blocking it off. Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow! What woman? That woman shouting. What was that? Go, yeah, that's it, Dino. Go wherever we want. I know, she's saying, we're not racist. What's it? We're not racist, we're just the future. I love that. I know what you mean, Sean. There are a lot of people that still use it. Like, I'm not racist, but... No passport, no entry! Holly! Is it? Oh, it's worse when I'm up at O'Connell Street with all the interference. Yeah, it's a label. It's a label. Yeah. What?
Where do you have the coach?
Oh, it came from here.
Yeah, that's what they bring the migrants around in. Also, the guard use these as well. It's a bit without a guard up there. Right?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. You're just saying.
Probably, you're right. Yeah.
You gotta be weird.
Yeah.
Stop getting that man.
Nah, it's just someone else.
Another blackout man. That's the politician that ban. I can't see it. That's the government vehicle.
Huh? Scientology. That's Tom Cruise's lot. Share this, will you? I think we're going up outside the cop shop, but I'm not 100% sure. But you like Fort Knox watch? Or just monkey, just phrase it, yeah, phrase it like the other chap said there. It's not racist to love your country and protect it. You know? On in there on the stage, so probably something for our new arrivals, a little day out for them. Is that Al again, is it? No. See, fair play to us to keep going like that, you know. The Irish never beat the Irish. Imagine he has to go home at night to his kids, if he has one, and tell them that he was out in town stopping all the racists today. That's what they'll go back and tell their kids about. Oh, she couldn't. Alright. All good, man. All good yourself? I know, poor guy. The state of the what? The shills? What's that? Who's the shill? Who's shilling? Who's shilling me?
Not our flag.
They're giving her a little round of applause for keeping up the chance. That's it, roll on the 7th. Vote them out, bleed now.
Well done.
Yeah, Davik. I mean, I know personally, I know of a couple of Romanians that live here. They live in here years, and they actually own their own businesses and like hire Irish people. You know, they're the ones that are alright. Those are the ones that are assimilate. Whereas the gangs that they're bringing in are just begging gangs. You know. Come round left. Did they up here? Did they? They moved all the tents from this side, I think. Didn't they? I think they moved them all. But you can still go down the lane as well. So we'll have a look when we're going by. It's his connections that I'd be putting people onto. Jimmy Savile's connections. Do you know he was brought in by the Queen as a marriage counsellor for Charles and Diana? She brought him in as a marriage counsellor for them too. I was like, what? That's it, gives a bit. All about the children and having a safe environment to grow up in. Like we did, even when I was younger, you know, it was safe enough. Now I just keep hearing different attacks every bleeding day. Or women being followed, or, you know, children being asked to hop in a car. I just keep hearing loads of stories about it. Paul's giving out about the EU flag there.
Not our flag!
Not air flag, that's right, not air flag.
How are you going, mate?
What's the story, man? Yeah, just wish they didn't. They're just putting themselves out in front to show that they're leading. That's all they're
They're trying to lead. They're trying to.
Yeah.
That's why I told everybody to slow down. We dictate pace, not them. It's our process. We dictate.
Good man, love the short.
I followed you already, haven't I?
You have. I've shared your stuff as well. You're on Instagram, aren't you? Instagram.
I'm on TikTok, I'm all over.
Yeah, I shared your link.
Trying our best to spread.
Oh yeah. You had your shoes robbed by Diversity in Balbriggan. Reminds me of your man going into the mosque, do you remember? Fleecing all the bleeding new Nikes. But sorry you had your shoes robbed on you. Jesus, take your bleeding shoes off your feet now, huh? Get your shirt off your back, take bleeding everything. And then if you give out about it, you're a racist. That's how that works. And this thing's like, look at the way they've done this up. Look at, they secured all these like double knots. All the bits of wood in between it and everything. Nailed into the wood. Look. So we'll get that. That's the centre in there where they all get down there. That's where they all get registered. Is the camera all right? It seems a bit fuzzy to me. I have to move all the tents from down there as well until the next load come in. You know, usual. Like, what did he think was going to happen there with that lane? What did he think was going to happen with that lane? Like. That's some effort they're putting into bleeding blocking this area off. Look at the triple vents that area there. Like, these are all businesses, you know. This isn't the way things operate in Ireland. All the businesses with all these things outside them. Can you imagine what tourists think of this when they come over? What they think of all this? They have it fucking destroyed, man. Big time. I think I've seen this one before as well, this female guard. Bit of a fucking power trip on it. It's a nice flag over there. See with the shamrock? Huh?
You saw the video?
I am. Yeah. You are?
I'm always in the chat saying hi to you.
What's your name, sorry?
No, I'm no one's flower in the chat.
Oh, right, nice to meet
find
you.
the people
Nice to
from
meet you.
chat, so now
You're not
I can
recording
say,
yourself?
I see you tomorrow. No, I don't think I don't have
He
space.
does little videos.
Little shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I never stream.
Yeah? No, well, I only started doing it myself like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I was always just recording it.
Do they take down your videos and shit?
They send me ones. They send me little copyright moments where they say
from the
Yeah.
yeah.
this 30-second part needs to be edited, but they don't.
And do you just cut
doesn't
it out and they
affect
put it?
Yeah, doesn't
Okay.
affect
Even if you put like anti-COVID stuff, they don't mind.
Lately they're a bit more open to it. I can talk about it and
Okay.
stuff. But a couple of last year you weren't able to even mention
No,
it.
you couldn't even say.
Hold on a minute, I'm gonna give her a drink of water.
Luna!
Is there someone speaking over there?
No entry! No passport! No entry!
Dublin 18 says no. It's that lovely flag again. Ballyogan says no. And Ballymun.
Group onto the step.
Can we follow that little girl, please? Mommy, would you
Ballymun says no. I'll get a good angle for this, right? Oh, Paddy. Sorry. Go on. Where you going? Get boy. There it is, yeah, it's a lovely flag.
Thanks everybody for coming. There's going to be a few speeches. Just appreciate everyone being here. Thanks guys. Noel is going to speak now. Appreciate everyone being here. Aaron Gabra.
About 1,000, Jerry. Maybe a little bit more.
Thanks very much, people who have turned up here today. Very good. It's very important that we get the message out here today. The Irish people and our heritage and our history is under attack. They want to get rid of everything that's Irish. You'll notice the Irish flag is being disrespected. It's been taken away off loads of buildings. Your crosses are coming out of your church and your schools. Everything about this Christian country is under attack to facilitate an ideology. An ideology that this government wants to push on us. Not just the government, Sinn Féin and the rest of the opposition. They want to take away everything you own, that you think you own, that you ever own. But this is all about the children that's here today. And the people that are here that brought their children. The future of your children is nothing in this country if these people get this ideology. We must all stand together. Every county, every village, every town, every city. We must stand together and do not let this tyranny take over our country. We have an election coming up on Friday. It's imperative, it's very important that everybody here gets the message out. You must get the Irish out to vote. Get everybody out, your teenagers, your spouses, your cousins, your neighbours, your co-workers. If we don't vote, there'll be people voting into this country that have no interest in what we want. They've only interest in what they want. Yeah. So if you want to keep your own country safe, vote nationals across the country. The Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, the Greens, People Before Profit, Labour, Social Democrats.
It is you again.
I'm not social, I'm not Democrat. Vote in Irish nationals only. But the people are on the government at the moment are just going to push ahead. They don't care what we think. They don't care about the mass of 75-80% who don't want this. They don't care. They have the power, they have the money, and they're going to just plow ahead because they know when we take over, they're gone.
Yeah.
We should be going after them and putting them in jail for what they've done to this country.
Yeah.
Stand together, stand strong, and never be afraid to speak up.
Well said. That's it, man. Just speak. You know what I mean? The movement would get us so much more if people just spoke up.
I don't know if anyone's computing all the figures of all these attacks. Just the last month, we decided to pay attention to what's going on. And I've counted there was 47 attacks against Irish innocent civilians last month, right? And there 20 of them were stabbings involving axes, machetes, knives, hammers all over the country. And then we had 17 children attempted to be abducted by fake migrants. And what is the state's response? Keep pumping these fucking scumbags into our country. We say no to the traitors. Every single month there's an average about 30 to 40 attacks. And Roger O'Gorman has not come out once and spoke to us publicly and said, exactly, he's a paedophile. He posted on his Twitter, he loves child porn for everyone that doesn't know. I just want to say to people out there, there's a couple of good pages out there, like QLOC says no, the Open says no, Dublin City Centre says no. We've got to push them pages out there to make it through. And Ballymun says no, English says no, Airport says no, Newtown says no.
Whole of Ireland says no.
Every single page out there that's out there, we got to push them out there. And every time, when they hit an area, my advice to everyone all over the country watching this, if they hit your area and they haven't been there before, the first thing you do is set up a page to defend your area. So if you hit Limerick, set up a page, Limerick says no. And that's what we done in the water protest, which I was heavily involved in. Some of you might remember me then. And it worked effectively, because every fucking community we went there, so if Baldoyle says no, Finger says no, QLOC says no, and when they hit each area, them pages started posting stuff that we needed to hear, you know? We have to stop this madness, seriously folks. Like all this agenda, this bullshit of painting playgrounds with fucking gay flag colours. This is not a slander against gay people. But many gay friends, it's nothing to do with them. There's, any decent gay people out there will not have a problem with what we're saying. There's gays against groomers now that speaking out. We have to fucking protect our children at all costs, no matter what it fucking takes. If it means they're going to hit us with injunctions, these dirty fucking traitor wasps beside us, take the injunctions on the chin. If it means we end up in jail, so fucking be it. Let's bring the security force, stay low, police force. Let's get the security force. Let's make a fucking proper stand tonight once and for all, and end this bullshit once and for all.
She said that.
We have a young child, one of our own little children of Ireland, who would like to address the nation.
Just have Ross's daughter, one of the two is now Camp Ross here, is going to have his daughter Katie started speaking a few words for his daughter, which will hit home and resonate.
Everybody
This speech might resonate with people the way it should do around the country, because this is what it's all about. These children here, they are the fucking under any fucking cost, court charges, jail, whatever the fuck it is, we've got to fight for our children in this country. So be it. Look at the rising leaders 100 years ago, they fought and died to sacrifice their lives for our future. Now at the moment, we've got most of the country looking the other fucking way. We have to fucking stop this bullshit now. End the story.
That's it.
Protect childhood.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I have a little sister, Ryan, who was in like 3 years on a medical priority board. Repost everybody! And we've been living in a apartment with a 2-bedroom for years now, and my little sister, Ryan, is severely autistic. And we've been trying to look for a school with her, but she's not being accepted.
There's no schools available.
There's no schools available for our schools that are available will not take her. And she's one of the houses.
Yes, James said, yeah, that's it.
And that's what from a young child.
This is why we're up against
matter what you have or what disability you have, you will always be special and will be Irish. I said this last year. It's not even safe to play in certain areas with children anymore.
No.
Without parents.
parks are gardens, there's walkways around rivers we can walk down the street.
For all children, for all parents are all kids. What was it?
Yeah, you say what you want.
That's what you think. What you see is going on with a little child from your little heart. You say whatever you think. Go for it, girl. And then every time I'm looking at something, I've always seen about something about happening, someone being kidnapped or someone gone missing. Someone gone missing. And we've been living in an apartment for 2 years and waiting for our house to live in now. And everybody we know are living out. I've been waiting my whole life to get out of an apartment with 3 animals and 6 people. All in it. What?
We have to stop it.
What is wrong with you, Ireland?
We have to
What
protect
is
children.
wrong with you? Look at this. She's only one of thousands and thousands and thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of children.
I have no children, and I will never have children. And I'm here to fight for you, Princess. We should not live in fear. No, we should not grow up in fear. We should not grow up with fear. We should not grow up having fear. Having fear of standing by ourselves, walking by ourselves, and we should not fear that. And we do our best to make sure you're not. We try our best to get them out, but still, little children and even big children are scared to walk the streets by themselves. We're not racist, we're just being concerned. This is also just the future beginning to start. And if it's not going to work, then what's the whole point?
Yeah, exactly. That was from our own words there that time.
Irish from all over Ireland, and little kids are scared to walk by the street without an adult. It doesn't even matter if they're their sister, their cousin, or their any friend. They're scared to walk by themselves. And I know a few kids who are scared to even walk out in a complex by themselves.
Wow.
Is everyone listening? I know little children get yourself. What would you like to say if you had the President of Ireland standing in front of you today? What would you say to him? I would like to say close all borders. Passport, no entry. Harris! You don't want to be trapped. You want our freedom back to us. So we're going through something even worse than them getting all their luxury cars, luxury mansions, getting all they want to use their money. While we are stuck on a board to get a house for years, half of my whole life I've been waiting to get out of a apartment. And now my friend, who's only been here for 6 months, is moving out to the countryside, who only has one sibling and her single mother.
Wow.
I'm working, and we have 3 animals and 6 people. And then we've been waiting 9 years to get out of that apartment. 9 years!
Jesus.
And 3 years on a medical thing. Hold the hole! Nation is listening. To your honest government, stop being racist to your own people!
Yeah!
Protect your blocky.
Yeah. Traitors now have a special place in history. What are their lives?
You're chasing of finance and payment, not protection.
There's over 6 million Irish people in Ireland. And barely half, not even half or a quarter of that is here at a protest protecting the king. Protecting our Irish people. Not even a quarter. Of 6 million.
What monkeypox do?
Now, I just want to remind you of living in an environment for 8 years. And I'm going to have to eat mine. Bye-bye.
What did monkeypox do? We'll just time him out. He makes some good points. All right. I was like that myself. Bit all over the shop, but then the focus. Oh, hang on.
Overpowered the security guards last night and tried to get out into a small village. What damage would they have done last night if they had gotten out? Where were our police force then?
Too busy framing innocent people.
Okay? Yesterday up in Newtown, Mount Chandram and other areas around here that are fighting to protect their children, their grandparents, their women, their traditions, because this is our inheritance. It was given to us by our ancestors, and we are meant to protect it and give it to our children in safety. And also next Friday, I would advise everybody that is voting, vote Irish people and Irish
Nationalists.
people only. Okay? Because they know nothing about our lives. They know nothing about our culture. And if the Gardaí Síochána of Ireland want to employ them, let them be to look after their own
Leave
culture.
it, don't
because we will
sleep.
not, as Irish people, have them arrest us.
Yes!
Well said. Well said. No, what I was saying there, if he is all over the shop and he's saying all different things, that's the way I was. You just so much information that you want to get out there, you know. It just sounds like gibberish and sporadic, but it's not. It's all linked. Keep walking away and then a new speaker comes up.
The conclusion that there's only two ways to go about this now. One is we take thousands of us to Phoenix Park and we go to the President's house. Or either that, we all take our constitution and our flag and we go and we stand outside the Supreme Court and we fight outside the Supreme Court for our constitution and our flag. Our laws are being broke by our own president. The president is the guardian of our constitution, and the president is now going against his own people and covering up all the corruption that's going on. So I want everyone to think about it, how we can get our nation back and how we can improve our lives. And this is the most important thing that you can hold in your hand, is your constitution. Yeah, this is your right to protect you and everyone in Ireland. And it's being broken in our faces, and it's being designed, every system in this country, to go against its own people. And I'll tell you something, I've had enough. Have you had enough?
Enough is enough!
Are we ready to do this? Yes! So everybody needs to get on the social media, and everybody needs to decide now. We are either going to go to the President's house and bring thousands, or we're going to the Supreme Court with our constitution.
Yeah.
It's the only way I see. Supreme Court, constitution and flag. Thanks for coming out, everybody, today.
It is, it's a real one, yeah. I have it at home. I'll do, if you fancy, I'll do a few readings from it.
My name is Brian there. I travelled up there today from Lyon, and I'm going to finish mine here from Galway. Listen guys, it's the way what I want to say here is this. There's plans in process at the minute to house a lot of people in the Belmont Hotel in Knock. Knock now, you all know, boys, the holy site in the west of Ireland, boys. It's a very Christian Catholic site, lads, and there's no way, boys, anybody with a brain in their head, man, wants a lot of people to come in there. First of all, if they bring in Muslims, they're totally, it's not compatible with the likes, the likes of our religion. And I just want to say, I just want to say there, guys, I want to call on every man and woman in the west of Ireland to come out and speak up and stand with the people. I want to put them into Clemaris as well. I'm up here, boys, speaking on behalf of the people in Clemaris, the people that can't make it up.
Good man.
Good
man.
And don't be afraid, boys.
You up the mail, yeah? Up the mail.
And I said, I know your daughter, and I was standing up for her, and I say what I got to say, and I don't care what anybody says about me, I don't give a shite. That's the way it is, and I stand with every person here, and every part of Ireland, I go up and down the country. But I want to say, first of all, is to the people of Mayo, Knock especially, everyone around the area, June, everybody around the country, you got to have your seats and fight for your country, fight for your future, right?
There's a bra. I will Irish, Martin, yeah. How about it? Yeah, I got it. You can get it for, I think it's like €16. You can get it, the original Constitution. I'll put the link in for the lad that sells them as well. Well, I can't hear what he's saying there.
I'll be up at about. I'm doing a grab show. You can buy shares in them. They're for sale.
Yeah, they're a private company.
Play a price.
I'm asking a simple question. Are you working here as police or security service? Are you working here as police or security service? Or not?
That's that fallback now. You're being recorded. See the little body cams on them? Look. Little body cams thing now.
On your webpage, your Ireland's National Police and Security Service. Are you working here as police?
Oh, they're going to let Colin speak. Lovely.
Which one? You do need to answer.
Well, you're not going to like what I have to say.
Speak.
Because Ireland is in a wait. It's occupied at the moment. The Muslims and everything else are being recruited in the army. And that's what they are. They're getting ready now, it's the army. They're bringing in the CBDC to control you and 5k cities. You're going to be locked up in 5k cities in your CBDC. Your cards are not going to work. If you're not a good citizen, you won't eat. They're going for everything. They're going to close down the farms. Not just here, all across Europe. It's not just Ireland, it's worldwide.
Yeah.
Because you have fanatics and perverts and they're taking over the world. We have a corrupt government here that are corrupt. Not only corrupt, but beyond corrupt. We have missing children and they delete the files and no one questions why those files are deleted. They deleted the existence of those children. They deleted their existence and they're wiped away as if they never existed. They have been trafficked and they have been trafficked by underground tunnels. You don't know what's coming. You're going to be locked down and those Muslims have been chosen for a reason. Because they are culturally disassociated. Culturally disassociated and desensitized. And they will do anything. They also are coming here to take your property. And at some point they're going to say they can't afford to keep them in hotels. They need a long-term solution. The long-term solution is to take on private property. And these people that come here seeking international protection, they're nothing, they shouldn't even be here, they're illegal. They need their arse kicked out. That's all there is to it. They're not migrants. You have
Colin.
International. She's a farmyard sow. She's a liar. She's a farmyard sow. That's all she is. She's a pig. She's a lying pig with lipstick. You have Martin. You have your man in the park. Higgins. He was caught in a hotel with boys. That's how they get him to sign everything away. And they all do it. And they're all compromised. Every one of them. Coveney and every one of them. And that's how they make them do what they want to do. And that's why they follow me around. Because I know what they're up to. With the photographs and the videos. And it's the same. All across. Children being sacrificed for adrenochrome, the second biggest currency in the world. Children! And your government is not your government. And you have little choice. You have the choice they give you. And then when they give you the choice, they say, you chose them. It's democracy. It's not democracy. It's the choice they gave you. And they will always be liars. They will always fraud you. We need our own banks. The reason they've managed to control everything is they control the banks. The Jew banks. Jew banks. We need to print our own currency. We need to tell them we're not paying no debt. We print our own currency. We take back our own firms. We take back our own independence.
Bring back the punk and leave yours.
Yeah. And as regards to all the Irishmen who sit around and in their cars and everything else, you don't know what's coming. Because you'll be on your arse. They'll take everything. You even had that Muslim MEP over here telling that they want to kill Christians. Well, that's their mentality. They're not here as refugees. They're here to conquer. That's what they're here for. That's their intention. To conquer.
Get them out!
The Negroes aren't that bright. They're here for the goodies. They're here for the food and the freebies. That's the Africans. The North Africans are more dangerous. But the Muslims are the most dangerous of all. And we don't know what's coming down the road. And all those police, they're standing there, taking their money on their overtime. You're gonna lose your cars. You're gonna lose everything. And you can stand there and say that we are immoral. We are the most immoral people in the country. We are the most moral of them all. Because we stand for truth and law and sovereignty and what is right. And it's you stand for corruption. And you are bringing down our country, our civilization, our culture, our history. You!
Trying to scare us now.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Trying to move us on, yeah.
We won't be.
Keep talking, Colin. Keep talking, Colin. Fuck them.
Be ashamed of yourself.
See this one here. Look, see this one. This one here. He seems to be like the instigator when these lot come out. See them with their battens. Look. See, Colin was probably speaking too much truth, so these clowns won't.
I grew up in a country when people didn't do things like that. Your keys in your hand, stop us hitting people in the head with it who are speaking the truth. How dare you? How dare you treat the Irish people like this?
Let's say Colin. He does, yeah.
We have to beat the tyranny in Ireland now.
Needs to be. Some areas don't let him speak though, you know, it's too much for people, but fuck it, we all need to listen to it. Yeah. And these boyos turning up. I guess he was sitting home too much. Oh, Davey. Very symbolic, that, isn't it? So, see, what deters them from actually coming in and doing that is if you keep the camera on them. Just keep the camera on them. He's about played 14, look at him. They're just fucking dying for someone to kick off. That's what they do. And a bit weird the way they came up when Colin started talking, wasn't it? Nothing fishy about that at all. No. Saying out. Oh yeah. So I think that's this for today, but I'll keep you. Do you want me to just want to stay with me while I walk home? Don't mind keeping this on a bit longer if you want. We can talk about everything. Plus I get to watch them fuckers. Don't stay on your own.
Let's go.
They're a big part of the problem because they're willing to replace us. Traitors is right. He's trying to intimidate. This one's trying to intimidate Apple. Did you hear him click his little Facebook thing on? If they think them having cameras is going to deter us from meeting up, they've a fucking another thing coming. They can record all they want because we're not doing anything illegal. They've basically following the orders of government, you know, like a private company would. They're hired by the government to protect the establishment. Gauckland. D, I put a link up on my page for all the nationalists that are running. If you want to go check it out. I think I shared it like 3 or 4 times now at this stage. Well, do you know what I mean, Rocco? Is it a case of that they feel so comfortable earning the money that they have now that when it comes to like 2 or 3 years down the line, when there's chaos fucking everywhere, like what, are they just going to do a legger? They probably will. They probably just retire early and, you know, offer loads of Irish guards voluntary redundancy or something like that, and then just hire loads of foreigners, and that's their problem solved, you know. Because like I said, we know that the guards aren't for us, but you're still going to get a few that joined the force to be like, I wanted to be part of the force when I was younger, thinking that it was helping the Irish people, you know. But it's not what it's obviously about nowadays. The main thing the Garda seem to be doing now is just shut the Irish up and flood the country. Yeah, doing both of them simultaneously. What do they expect us to do? We don't believe their eyes, but we can't really say that for the sergeants that do be down there, because the sergeants do be coming up and talking to the people saying, I know none of these men are criminals. And it's like, how the fuck do you know that? You know what I mean? Don't even know who they are, their name, nothing. But that sergeant feels comfortable to walk up to Irish people and say, all these men they're not criminals. Like, they're good people. It's like, how the fuck do you know that? Do you know? You're just trying to subdue people with lies. That's all you're trying to do. It's a fair point. I don't like grammars. None of us like grammars. So we going. I think we're going straight. Yeah, I was going to ask you there. I've been live for 2 hours and a bit now, but it's saying only 40 minutes on me live. It's a bit weird. Is it? Yeah, because at the top it's only telling me 40 minutes. I know I've been live longer than that. Knowledge is power, that's why they want it. That's right, like one of the biggest things is them gatekeepers, you know? Keep calling out them gatekeepers. That's what real top G names say. Can't watch everything. The Garda think they're in control. That's exactly what the two of them are trying to do when they were walking in front of us. It was basically telling us that we'll tell you where to go. Do you know that way? Watch the car. We'll tell you which way to go. Do you know? So watch that car. Hey, I'm not going to show his face because the Dublin bus will probably sack him. I'm not showing his face though. Don't put his face up, they'll sack him for doing that. Yeah. But I tell you what, peeps, I got me bleeding steps in, the old calves are burning and all, yeah. Great for your mental health coming out to these as well. Look, at the end of the day, we know why they want Ireland. There's something about Ireland that they definitely want to try conquer or, you know, sort of subdue. And it's us Irish people, you know? Oh, you see that on the floor, look. Yeah, Alhado, like, as I keep saying, like, people are going to have to start surveying their areas and just, you know, making sure your local people are safe. Oh, oh, oh! Because you can't rely on the Garda, like. Exactly, Dave. It's the likes of that they want to end. Spirit like that. Come on out, come on. Yeah, I remember I'm from Coolock and we have Darndale there. We have Darndale there, and I always remember when I was about 12, 13 years old, I used to hang around in Darndale, played football for the local team and all there. And we used to go around with the vigilantes, and your man and all would be encouraging you to go around with them, you know, because it was getting all the big drug dealers out of the area and stuff. Need stuff like that. That's what we need. People like that like care about their areas and don't want it riddled with drugs or don't want unvetted males put into it. They're the last enclave where Jews, Muslims and Hindus want to extend their dirty fingernails into. Yeah, and Hindus, you know, you said that, there's 3%. Now I don't know how many of them are actual Hindus, but being Indian, there's a strong reason for them to be Hindu with being Indian. Ireland's population is 3% Indian. The population of Indians in Ireland is 3% of our total population. It's like 140,000 or something. That is crazy when I looked that up. It shouldn't be that high. Do you know what I mean? 3%. Rug rehabs. Rug rehabs. Two of them that I know running out in Coolock, Kevin Kyle. I can't pronounce it, the Irish in second name. I'm nearly sure it's Kevin Kyle. And your man Ronan Croft, he's running in there as well. He's running in the Artane Coolock area. But it's looking like, because the fella Kev, he's just a local lad, do you know? Went to school with him. He's just a local lad, but he just took it upon himself to put himself forward and run. So, and you can tell that he's a fast learner as well, Kev, because he had that like raw passion, you know. He was coming into town and at the like Ukraine marches and saying, "What about the Irish?" And then all these Garda were shunning him out of town. But since then, he's learned and he's adapted and he's gained more knowledge of how to conduct himself, and he's doing quite well. Like, everyone's talking about him out in Coolock. Everyone. It's weird, Dave, isn't it? All those people that call us fascists and racists and all, they're the actual fascists. It's crazy. They just project. They project what they are onto us.
You should know we went to school, man. You should know
That's so close to running it. Is it? Yeah, well, I can imagine so. I can imagine a lot of like local people just got fed up and like, fuck that, and put myself forward, do you know? Because like I said, Kev was just a local father, do you know? And because he's seen everything that's happening, like he had been in all areas where they're bringing bus loads of these people in, and he's attended enough of them, he knows, he sees it, he knows it's actually happening. So I take it that's what encouraged them to say, fuck that, I'm running, do you know? Superman, oh, that'd be great. If only we had a Superman, huh? Does anyone ever have them like weird? I have these weird thoughts. Like if I was ever given superpowers, I'd just go straight to the doll and just rip them all over. Fantasy, I know, but it's a nice thought to have. Go on, just give me the ability for a day. We'll have her all sorted. The bleeding pride flag again. Look at boycott these clowns. Look at space. There's Luna pops again. Luna! Hello, gorgeous. How are you, gorgeous?
John, alright?
Oh, good. How you been? What you been up to since the last time we met up? Been to any other counties, right?
I never call him John.
Call me what you want. JT, call me JT.
I'll call you Sal. But I always call you Sal.
Yeah.
Sal.
Yeah. The Muslim guy. Fuck it hell.
That's how people think you're
And I've explained it enough now. I'm not explaining that anymore.
No,
And I'm not changing my name.
I
Fuck that.
give up explaining shit. You've not seen last night, it's a dance chat to someone that was going on about a Roy. That's a black book in
Oh,
a black
Illuminati or
princess,
something.
a black princess or
It's an eyeball with an Irish flag on
Is it
it.
just a genetic fucking yoke when you go to Google forever there? That's all it is. There's no reason. I mean, it's just like this.
Yeah. Was Niall there today? No, I didn't see him.
No, none of the politics
Didn't
were
see
here.
Niall.
None of the politics were here. None of the ones who were about.
No. Good to see Colin talking though.
Yeah,
I like that.
You, as soon as he started talking, these came.
I know, it was mad, wasn't it? The second he was start yapping the bleeding these guys in the navy blue come in. It's because he was over. He calls too much truth, you know. Even for the establishment to happen, they can't let him talk. They'll try and interrupt it as much as possible. Irish bacon eaters, cultures, peoples are anti-fascist. Oh, did you? Well, you've gave your identity up now. Ulick's gonna know who you are. Niall will probably go live tonight. You'll probably see him live tonight at some stage, talking about today as well. No, James, that video, my last video I did about Niall Boylan, and there's, what's that bleeding name? Grady or something I think her name is. But she interrupts Niall Boylan talking, right? Now there's 5 of them on the couch talking to your woman from, it's either Virgin or RTE Media. And the 4 of them have their WEF badges on them. And this, here's the thing, they don't care now at this stage who sees this, because it was Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Labour representatives up there, and they all had the same badge on. The only one who didn't have the badge on was Niall. But your woman Grady says that Niall's delusional, that if he thinks that Ireland can send a representative to the EU and sort of keep the focus on Ireland and not the rest of Europe, she said he's delusional if he thinks that. So what they're basically telling you is, look, we listen to the EU and whether you like it or not, that's it. Do you know? Yeah. We do what the EU says. Basically, that's what she's saying. He's trying to get his attention for the ride. What's that? Just a heads up, carry your mobile phone to these rallies. Government will surely have you on a blacklist. Yeah, but I don't like. They could say if they do knock at me door, right? Somehow they manage to find out who I am and whatever. Well, kind of gave it away with showing me face, but the only reason I was hiding my face for so long is because I was getting doxxed like crazy. Like the Antifa and all was sharing my image around about a year and a half ago. My cousin, who's a shinner, he sent me a picture and he goes, "What are you doing in there marching with all those far right heads?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, what are you doing marching with the far rights and fascists?" And I said, what's it, racist or something he was saying. And I was like, how could they, if they were racist, would they allow me to walk beside them? Do you know what I mean? Having a bit of a tan on me. It just didn't make sense to me. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You're bleeding. You're a lost cause. You're just lapping up whatever shinners are bleeding, putting out. You're like just acting like a messenger for them. Do you know? Bear in mind, it's the same two people that knew that I was going out to these marches, right? Two of them are shinners. And it's the same people. They turn around and say to you, sure, what do you go out to there for? They probably don't even think you're Irish. Do you know what I mean? That's their mentality, man. They're all like trapped in their own little bubbles. Everything's about race and colour and... Yeah, they have 666 in their number. Winky dink. Town is an abomination. It's just, I remember even, you know, when I was younger, I showed it last time, but the streaks of fucking piss everywhere. When you go up there as well, it's like streaks of piss on the floor and everything. There was never any of that when I was younger. Never. It was always clean and we had pride in our nation. Was that Trump? Is that Trump? It is, look at Trump was right about everything.
Go ahead, lad.
I like that one. That one's cool. That was cool.
Be nice if they all kind of went into the pub now for an hour, you know?
That's me now. No, gone home. Gone home.
Yeah, probably. Fucking at least enjoy.
Oh, it's so easy to just say. It's like, yeah, it's one of the easiest labels to throw around, isn't it? He's a racist. I don't want to think for myself, so I'm just going to call you a racist. We're kind of broken up a bit. There's half there and still half coming around the corner, but I'm just cruising. What's that? Yeah. I'm sure the Americans would turn around and say, well, or it doesn't even have to be American, just general observation of the way things are in the world. You could say, well, he's a trump card, do you know that way? And it's kind of, he's all wars, blah de blah. But the 4 years that he was in there was no wars, I'd say that. And I've never seen a president get brought around Golden City. Got brought around the Golden City in China. He got a sword dance off the bleeding King of Saudi Arabia. Do you know what I mean? It's like, never seen that for an American president doing that. But yeah, at the same time, he could be just playing his part. The guards are there, so I hate bleeding focusing on them because it's giving them energy, isn't it? You know? Like I said, I used to go up and talk to them when I first started coming out. Just general interaction, asking them like, what did they feel like having to do this, you know, in their own city. And some of them would converse with you, you know. Now, they see a camera, they won't talk to you. So you have to be clever in the sense of just keeping your phone sort of semi-hidden. But they used to interact with you. Now you won't even get a word out of them. Like they will not interact with you if you go up and just say, how do you feel about what's going on in the nothing. Plausible deniability, you know. If I don't say nothing on camera, I can't be held accountable. Oh, he got you again, monkeypox. What was that? My wife calls me... What's it? My wife calls me because I moan about migrants, even though she knows I hung around with a black American. It's crazy, yeah. Like, even if you told people that, like, even if you said to them, sure, I've been friends with black people for bleeding 20 years, what you mean I'm a racist? No, they're already made their mind up about you if they're calling you, so don't waste your energy on them type of people. Just do like I did, like I said earlier. You don't like it, you don't have to watch. Bye. How are you, Manuel? What's up? Like, there must be, I'm replying to James here, there must be some sort of thing that in the brain, like it must be something embedded in the brain, you know that way? Because I can't think of anything else. You can't like look and see things for yourself and then still think the opposite about that situation. It'd be very hard for me to look at something and then think the opposite of what's actually happening, you know? My brain doesn't work like that. Here he is again. Look, here's Bezos back. Don't kick him, leave him. Just let him say what he wants to say. You're talking about chemtrails, David. The barium and aluminum, isn't it? What were they? Barium and aluminum.
Any arrests?
What's it?
Any arrests?
No, not yet. Thank God. But it was just strange the way they came out when Colin started talking, wasn't it? Very strange.
They like to make fun of him, actually.
They do, yeah. I've seen them there all laughing at him and everything.
Yeah, he has great vision.
He's too much truth for them, for people. Town breaks from here every time. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, look, we're, like the likes of here and all. See all that? Like, that wouldn't have been it. We had pride. We used to clean up these streets, but now they're all just left. Look, big streaks everywhere. Look, it's horrible. There you go. Yeah. Well, I just think about me. That's it, done it. I think as well, like the more that you say, the more that you come out and be with your own people, it sort of not emboldens you, but it sort of puts an armour or something around you. It kind of prepares you for when you do come up against people. My back. I hit off the button with my fat finger. Good. Jim Larkin. You can cruise home. I don't know where Stephen Paul's gone. Oh, there they are over there. You can cruise home with me if you want. Very based man. He's back again. How does that work? Do you just just change your name, then removes everything, does it? Big Jim. That's it. Big Jim. Ireland is famous for zero private parts circumcision. Oh. There's the old GPO fees again. There's sun coming over that there as well. That's lovely. Try to get her behind the statue. It's like a Roman god. Look at this one there on the left. She has the medical. See? She's the big pharma symbol on her left. It's the little things. My uncle used to always say, great eye for detail, you spot fucking everything. You just make a new account. What's up, man? How's it going? When you say that now, YouTube are gonna do the thing that TikTok are doing, whereas they have your number banned. So I can't sign up for TikTok through this phone ever again, unless I change my mobile number. That was a bit weird. I found that weird. And yeah, gaming. Spot everything. Oh, they're after putting more of them up. Look, there was only one the other day, but now there's 2, 3. Makes me sick. Makes me sick knowing that there's grown ass adults in charge in Ireland pushing that stuff. Have a few corners there. Right, gonna cruise home. He's come up with me. Here's the thing. I hope now they're not fucking picking on the lads down there. Do you know that way? Because the lads are still over there. The lads are still down there. I just hope the cunts aren't coming up to pick on them. But let's go cruising. There's the portal thing. My idea was to stand in front of that and fucking have every European flag and just say, we stand with you. Just get other nationalists in Europe linking in together. I know it's to New York, but I'm sure they're going to link it to other cities soon enough. Who's Tilk? Who's Tilk? No, it's good. It's good. It's good spirits in there today. About 1,000 of us. Hello, Laura. Sorry, Jim, you lost me. I know who Tilky is, but oh, sorry, yeah, sorry, I'm a dumbass. It's the Stargate reference, obviously. Used to love that show. It was me ma got me strung out on that Stargate. Star Trek. She used to have me watching Star Trek as well. Let's go over this way. This street's a bit more cleaner than usual. Just on that. Oh, Barney's. People remember Barney's. Guarantee if I stand there for a few minutes, they'll come out and say, oh, you have to move on. We'll do a Charlie Beach. Oh. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to have to end it because my phone's going to go dead. So, I can't see at the moment on thing. Hang on, let me turn the brightness up. Here we go. Right, I would keep his live longer, but my phone's gonna go dead, so yeah, just keep sharing and keep speaking up. Make your own videos, like I said. You know, go out to your local areas and just hey, so sorry about that. Yeah, so I'll share it away and get out there and start recording and speaking your mind, right? Respect and love and all that. See you later.